Dale Chihuly is an American sculptor born in 1941. His work is known for bright colors and forms found in nature. He says that he's been inspired by the gardens that he grew up around and even stained glass windows from some of his travels in Europe. He works with a team of people to make his massive glass sculptures. He likes to work with gravity and even centrifugal force to see what kinds of forms he can come up with. In these installations, you can see how he wants the people around him to have a different experience of their environment.
Chihuly's art is usually very brightly colored, and because it's made out of glass, the light can go through it to make it seem like it's even glowing. Because he's inspired by nature, you could say that these shapes and forms are organic. Now it's your turn to make a Chihuly-inspired paper sculpture.
We're going to be using a variety of materials like permanent markers like Sharpie, washable markers, coffee filter, rubber band, a tube for them to attach to, and even starch spray.
You're going to start with your own circular paper and use permanent markers like Sharpies or zebra markers to draw organic shapes. Notice how Miss Mac is holding the paper down with one hand so it doesn't move away from her as she draws. You can change colors to a different one. In this one now she's doing some lines and some abstract shapes in a different color. You can even try overlapping shapes or adding other dashes and marks.
Now we're going to switch to washable markers. We're not using permanent markers to fill in, we're using washable markers to fill in. This one as well, you can use different colors in different areas. You can fill in the shape, overlap colors, and what we noticed is the more you fill it in, the better. So if you have any white space left over, it's best if you fill it in with a light color like yellow. Step 3 is to take your filter and put it over a tube. You can also use another bottle or anything that can hold a shape that you don't mind getting wet. We're going to use a rubber band to fix it in place so it doesn't move around too much. Now we're going to take starch spray and spray all over the filter with this spray. Once that dries, it will help it to keep its shape. Once it dries, you can remove the rubber band and look at how it keeps its shape. And look at how the colors have blended together because the starch spray. But the lines you drew with the permanent marker are still nice and crisp. Now, your teacher's going to give you a few options on how to present it. It could be on a painted background, a tissued background. That's going to be up to your art teacher to share with you. Now it's your turn to make your own Chihuly-inspired art. Have fun, be safe, and go forth and be brilliant.